Hello, everybody. It's time for the October budget review. Okay, it's way beyond time, and I'm very sorry about that. It has been a crazy month. Well, we're halfway through November now, so November's also been crazy, as was October. So I'm sorry this is a little late, and I'm also sorry about the sun pebbles on my face. It's a really sunny day, and got those rental blinds, you know how it is. So we're just gonna have to deal with it until I get some curtains, because I don't have any yet. So anyway, I'm sorry this is long overdue. And also, was it maybe just in September, I was like, oh, I'm going to be so good and do monthly budgets before the month starts next time. That definitely didn't happen for November. In between the work schedule I was on and moving into this new apartment on November 1st, it just didn't happen. So today's video is a review of the October budget and also changes that are coming for the November budget. It's the best I can do. Anyway, so I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, if you guys have been following my journey, you know that this month was going to be pretty big pay month just because of the schedule that I was on. And sorry about the phone in the face, you know how it goes. But sidebar, I'm very excited because now that I'm in this new place, I have room for a desk and I've ordered myself one, so I don't have to do this hokey phone in my face that's like stuck to my kitchen chair on my kitchen table. So it should be here sometime in December, supposedly. I'm very excited. Anyway, that was completely unimportant, but where did I start that? Oh yeah, my October income was good, as I knew it would be. This is the third or fourth time I've done these. Every 18 months we do these roughly 1 month of crazy 12-hour shifts. So I knew it was coming. I kind of knew what my income would look like roughly. So that being said, let's just get started. So let me turn on the other recording. So this is my second time actually filming this video. Filmed it yesterday. The footage on my phone, it stopped filming like halfway through, and then the file was all weird, and my Final Cut Pro did not want to deal with it, so we're filming this again today. But that's cool. Anyway, starting at the top, income. So to this day, my only income still remains my W-2, which is fine. I had a goal this month of $12,500 take-home pay, and my actual income was a little bit more than that at $12,977 after taxes, which is really solid. It was a sucky month, so it's kind of offset by that a little bit. Budgets. First item, of course, is always rent. As you guys know, I was renting. Sorry, the sun's changing. Apparently, there's a cloud. I was renting that basement studio apartment for $1,000 a month, everything included. So that's exactly what I paid. My next bill is my student loans, which are on 0%, zero payment forbearance until January. And of course, the whole point of this channel is those damn student loans. And so you know that I am just saving for those to make a lump sum payment when the payments come due. My next bill, my gym membership is always $22.99, and Netflix is always $17.99, and my cell phone bill is always $60. Groceries and food. I should have thought better ahead and budgeted more for this category, because not only being on 12-hour night shifts, I think in October I would have had 5, maybe 6 nights off total, so I wasn't planning to do a lot of cooking. I did a lot of meal prep ahead of time and had a lot of food in the freezer, but I just knew day to day there would not be a lot of cooking. So the amount of like coffees and breakfast and things that I got out was so much higher than normal, and as well as eating out. And on my nights off, those rare nights off, I like went out and treated myself really well because every other day sucked. So I should have budgeted a lot more for this month, knowing that, oh, and in addition to that, my nights off were spent packing because I was moving on the 1st. And so all of my dishes and pots and pans were packed up and my cupboards were sparse because I was trying to like eat up all my food, obviously. So there just wasn't a lot of cooking at home. That being said, I'm surprised my spending in the food department was not more than it was. I really thought it would be. I accidentally spent $537.62, which is so much better than I thought. So, not bad. That is only $237.62 over. Pretty decent. And then gas and car wash budgeted $60. I actually only spent $44.11, which is cool. I used to live a mile from work, so when you're working that much, the only driving is to and from work, so I didn't spend a whole lot on gas, which is awesome. Chiropractor is $40 a visit. Try to visit once a week. You all know I only got to see him 3 weeks this month, so $120, so that was $40 under budget. My monthly massage. So my monthly, I had like a subscription, I guess you could call it. That went up last month, but also I didn't have time to go get a massage, so I didn't pay, I didn't spend any money on a tip, so all I spent was the $70 on the monthly subscription that I didn't get to use. And now they freaking closed down as of this week, so I can't even go there for massages anymore, so now I have to find somewhere else. Boo-hoo, I know. All right, pet supplies, I budget $25. I didn't buy any this month, so that was, of course, $25 under. But I have made a purchase, pretty good purchase this month. So I'm probably over budget for November already, but I have a new kitten now, you guys. It's so exciting. Anyway, personal spending. $300 in the budget. I bought myself one item this month. Obviously, I didn't have time to go shopping or anything like that, but moving in here, I knew I would be paying my own internet now, so I had to buy a modem and router. So that was the one item I bought myself for $159. So it was $141 under budget on personal spending. Which has increased for November, which I'll talk about more later, but you know how it goes. When you move into a new place, there's always like things that you didn't have that you need, but also on that front, I have things that I don't need now, so I've been selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace for a little cash on the side, which is exciting. All right, investing. I always try to invest $125. This month, I actually ended up investing $250. So I did $100 to my Roth, which I think was in last week's Transfer Tuesday, and I ended up doing $150 total to Coinbase, which is the crypto investing app that I use. I wouldn't call that under or over. Like, investing is when you can do more. I don't think that's ever a bad thing, so I'm just going to leave that. And donating, I always try to donate $50, and that's exactly what I did. And I try to donate $50 a month to another YouTuber. Her channel name is Debt Over It with Layla. I really enjoy her videos. She is on her debt-free journey as well. And she inspired me to start sharing my story because, I don't know, I like her. I like her. Anyway, so, and I'm very fortunate in my job. So if I can help other people on their journey to get out from under student loan debt, which obviously I know how much that sucks the life out of you, I will gladly help others. So that's who I choose to donate to. And now here comes the random bits and things that are not necessarily a monthly budget item. However, this next one is becoming something that should be. So my rental property, I feel like it's been so many months where I'm like, oh, there should be a tenant in there soon. And oh my God, it's so annoying. The last one fell through. There is a tenant who is going through the paperwork and inspection process right now. She is on Section 8, so it does take a while to get through that paperwork, to get through the inspection, and get her in there. Hopefully sometime in November. But as I always say, it's not a big deal for me to float the house without anyone in it. So total this month I spent $260.69, and that includes the mortgage, the gas bill, and the electric bill, which there's no one in the house, so those bills aren't very big, but there is just a minimum to have the utility on, of course. And so like less than $300 to float that is not a problem at all, in my opinion, because of course once there's a tenant in there, it will be very profitable. So I just need to get there, have patience, which I'm trying. Anyway, it's all about the long-term strategy, right? Okay, and now this current apartment. So here's where things got expensive. I didn't budget for having to move just because it snuck up on me. This place came available and I viewed it, signed right away, gave them my deposit right away. Just because I've been looking for 18 months, you guys. Oh my God. I was so happy to get out of that last place. Anyway, so I wasn't expecting it, but of all the months for this to come up, October was a good one just because that income. If you're going to have a big income or a big expense, you might as well have a big income that month to offset it if you can. So it worked out good because I had to pay, in New Hampshire, you have to do first month's and security. You can't ask for first, last, and security, thank God. So first month's security deposit, and if I had to pay $45 to an application fee. And I also paid $200 to the previous tenant for them to leave their washer and dryer, which I'm so happy with. They actually work really well. So far, so good. And I no longer have to schlep all my shit to a laundromat. So well worth it. But altogether, that was $3,245 total that I had to pay to secure this apartment and to get into this apartment. So that was a big hit, but luckily, again, it was a big month, so the timing worked out really well, because if that had happened on another month, that obviously would have been sucky. All right, and then the last thing. The last thing. This is exciting. You guys, I bought myself a plane ticket. Woo, big spender. I know. But this girl needs a friggin' vacation. I am so sick of looking at the inside of my workplace. But, okay, so my parents just went to Florida because they are snowbirds now. They are both retired now, and this will be their first winter snowbirding. So I'm very excited to go down and spend a week with them in December, first week of December. So $247.60 for a round trip plane ticket. That's really friggin' reasonable in my opinion. So I'm more than happy to spend that for a week away from here. Well, 5 days, but 5 days away from work. That's the best part. I'm very much looking forward to that. But that's all. I always say that. That's all I spent. Still a lot. Not bad though. They're all things that had to be done. Had to get into this apartment, and this girl needs a vacation. Had to be done. Now, to the debt. My only debt, as you know, my student loan debt, $185,900.22. And this month's goal was to save $10,000. So paid zero only because I'm not making payments right now while they're on forbearance. And that's not to say I had been paying these since 2016 after I graduated grad school, and then I had, everyone's given like a 6-month forbearance to find a job and get yourself settled. I had been paying those for the years in between. It's just, so when I paid zero, this balance was a lot different when I started. It was actually less. This is not the topic of today's video, but that's so irritating to think about that when I graduated and all my loans, all said and done with this one servicer, were like 170 something thousand, 72 maybe, or 68, something like that. And even though I had been paying on them for those years, like the balance just still went up because of the interest. How disgusting is that? I don't know how people get out from under that kind of situation. The only way I know how is to take a shitty job that you hate that just happens to pay really well, but you hate your life while you're doing it. Ugh, that's where I'm at. Anyway, so when I say paid, not zero ever, just zero this month and this last year because of the pandemic. But before, or at the start of October, so we ended September with $13,700 saved towards these student loans, to pay for these student loans. In October, I saved an additional $8,500, which it's shy of that $10,000 I was hoping for, but that's because of the first month in security deposit coming up with two that I needed to pay for this apartment. Still, $8,500 is pretty good. That's decent. So that together was $22,200 saved. So that's what I ended October with. So if you were to subtract that from the total balance, I would still owe $163,700.22. It's like, man, that's such a good amount, but that's still so far to go. It's okay. It's okay. We have this realization every month when we calculate this crap out, right? Okay. Moving on. Sinking funds. Emergency fund. Y'all know my rental property really depleted that sucker this year. I have a $10,000 emergency fund goal. That's like a safe zone for me. But, of course, I still have the $362 left in it, and that's all I got. Roth IRA. Oh, hold on. So, yeah, $9,638 I still need to save for that. Roth IRA for 2021. As you know, you can contribute up to $6,000 a year. I would like to do that, but it's just not going to happen this year, I don't think. So, I started October with $1,000 contributed so far, and from my investing this month I was able to do 100, so 1,100 total contributed, so 4,900 to go. Wow, that's not a 4, you know what I mean. Okay. And then my car, vet, and medical fund, I do want to have 2,000 for someday. Today's not that day, but that's really it. Not a terrible month. A really good month income-wise. Pretty big month for student loan savings. Not quite what I wanted, which actually, brings me back to the top. My money goal, of course, was to save $10,000 for student loans, which I did not accomplish. I only saved $8,500, but that's still really solid. I'm happy with that, and I'm pretty sure I can make up for that for the rent before the end of the year. But yeah, that's it for that. Let me shut that off. Get that out of my face. And then, so just a couple things for November. Okay, so of course my camera overheated on me right at the end there of doing the double recording. So now that she's had a minute to cool off, I'm obviously talking too much. So I will go through the November changes quickly. All right, so first big change for November, of course, will be my rent. Instead of $1,000, it'll be now $1,500 a month. And also that will now include a utility bill and an internet bill. I don't know what my utilities are gonna look like. So the owner pays for heat and water and trash. And I pay for electric and hot water, I think. I don't really know. Whatever. I'll pay whatever comes, right? And my internet should be $40 a month, but you know how they like to slip those extra fees in. So we'll see how that goes. And then another change will be my donation budget. I am going to bump that up from $50 to $200 for November because I am going to be doing, or part of a program at work we do called Santa for Seniors, which is a partnership with the Meals on Wheels program for some seniors in the area. So basically they submit a list of things that they want or need to us at work, and then we go shopping for them. A lot of course, they're lower income, or maybe don't have a lot of family around, so they need things like toiletries and socks and warm pajamas and warm sweatshirts and things for the winter, as well as some food, or some of them have pets and need things like cat food and cat treats, things like that. So I have decided to sponsor 2 people, so I don't know how much that's going to cost, but I haven't gone shopping for them yet, but I will. So I think that'll I'll spend around $150. And then I still want to do my normal $50 donation to the other YouTuber that I like to donate to, so she can put that towards student loans. And what else? My money goal for November, I have is $4,000 to student loans. At the time of filming this, you guys are going to have seen this week's Transfer Tuesday video already, even though I am filming those on the same day. I know, we're wearing the same shirt. But this will go up after Transfer Tuesday's video. So in that video, I have already transferred $2,200 to student loans for the month of November, with a $4,000 goal. I think it'll be higher than that, but I'm not positive, just because I'm also going to be having higher personal spending this month, just because of the things that I have purchased that come along with moving into a new place. So I don't think it'll be crazy, but I did order myself a desk, and I bought some better filming equipment, so I don't have to have my phone in my face when I do these videos anymore. All of which I'm very excited about. So I may go a little over my $300 personal spending budget, but I'm not sure. We'll see. It might be close, but anyway, that's no big deal. They're just things I've been wanting. I'm super excited to have a desk, so I don't have to keep filming on my little kitchen table, and I can leave it in the kitchen where it belongs. But that's really it. So big changes is rent, donating, and a different money goal. So I have $5,600 to go towards my $30,000 student loan savings goal for the year, which is not bad at all, especially if I can do another $2,000 this month. And then December should be really relatively decent pay month as well. Even if it trickles over into January and I have to save a little bit of money in January for this $30,000, I'll still be fine with that. I mentioned in the last video I am working Christmas and New Year's as well. I'm getting paid for Thanksgiving and Black Friday, even though I won't be actually at work, but just because they fall in my shift rotation, we do get paid for those holidays even if we're not working. So that'll be exciting. Some more extra income in the next few paychecks anyway. So I think I can make the $30,000 for the end of the year, but it'll be close. So I'm excited to see what happens. Hopefully you are as well. Thank you guys so much for following. You guys are so nice and so supportive in the comments. I love it so much. It means a lot, and I hope y'all know that. This journey sucks, and this job sucks, and I can't wait to get away from it. And it's really weird. I know you're not supposed to say out loud that your job sucks, but this is so not my passion, and I don't want to say I'm so sad every day that I'm there, but that's kind of the truth, even though I try to make the best of every day and not dwell on negativity and sad things, just because that is no way to live whatsoever. So I need to try to enjoy myself while I am stuck at this job, hopefully only until 2025. That's the goal. So obviously you guys will be on this journey with me, so we'll find out. But it's hard. It's like mentally really hard. And I realize I probably have no right or room to complain because I do make really good money, but it just is at a high price personally. Like, I don't feel like I can never schedule like personal time or time to hang out with people. I haven't even had time to like make friends outside of work. And even on days off, it's like you're so emotionally drained. You just need to like sit on the couch for a minute and have some time to yourself. And why am I even rambling about this? I don't know. Probably because I'm staring down the holiday season of being at work again for the third year in a row. I don't know. It just kind of sucks. But that's okay. It's all for a reason. It's all to walk away from this shit one day and go back to actually using my degree that I have all these loans from and get back in a happy spot. That was a really stupid tangent. Anyway, thank you for watching. You guys are the best. Yeah. That's all I got. I'll try better in the months to come with the budgets and being on top of them ahead of time and more timely. But as always, if there's other video ideas you guys want to see from me, certainly let me know down in the comments. I always appreciate the input, and I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day and week, and I will see you in my next video.